Pope dies and this chonker shows up. It's got to be end times.
What's he unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I bought this book January 3rd of 2018. Think about that for a second. That's a long time ago. Trump was just the first year into his first presidency. We didn't even have a real pandemic in the world when I bought this book. And now it's just come out. I'm not going to belabor that point. I really just want to share the book with you and tell you what I think about it compared to the other Doubleday Years books. So you can know, was it worth that insane wait time? So it's a big chonker. It's sliding around in the box a lot. I know Cemetery Dance, when they ship, they just wrap paper around the edges. So you'll see how that is when I open this up. But with a big, heavy book like this, that paper is just going to get smashed and pushed to the side. I think packing peanuts would be a better way to go with bigger books because it'll absorb that impact and it won't shrink as much. But let's see how it held up. As promised, here's the paper that's wrapped around it and the packing slip. I don't know if there's a note on here to tell me to go pound sand up my ass because I've been complaining about Cemetery Dance for so long. Somebody joked that, Sean, I believe, joked that there'd just be a picture with a Richard Chizmar's middle finger on it, but whatever. That didn't happen. But yeah, you see how it's sliding around? Boom, 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 just sliding around. This paper doesn't stand a chance with a chonker like this. Now, this is sort of a sad, bittersweet, amazing moment because for a long time, I did not think I was ever going to see this book. And this is my absolute favorite Stephen King book, as it is for, I'm sure, a lot of you watching. It was a must buy, and at the time, Cemetery Dance was my favorite publisher. So the time in between the purchase of this book to getting it has been really a publishing apocalypse, in my opinion. So anyway, let's get a look at it. The Stand, Stephen King there, Cemetery Dance, and wow. I can't believe, I mean, really, it is kind of a shock. This is sort of a mythological beast, and it exists. It's like Bigfoot. You know, it's like if you're friends with Bigfoot. Now, this looks like what they did for It. There's a lot of page design going on with It, the 25th anniversary edition, which is the first limited edition book I ever bought. And it was from Cemetery Dance. Bittersweet. It's kind of sad. No, I'm not rooting for anybody's demise. I believe, well, I don't know whose art this is. I think it's Francois. I'm just hesitant, right? I understand there were three people involved with this: Francois, Ned Dameron, and Glenn Chadbourne. But Francois came in, kind of did cleanup on it because I don't know what happened with Ned, and that's really Ned's business to tell. Here's the naked book. Oh, man. Richard Chizmar robbed me of the joy. I gotta say, it kind of doesn't, the two different fonts, the different weights, and all that, it kind of clashes. The white, I don't know if I mean, I just don't dig the design, the cover, the board design really doesn't light me up. You know, this is just the gift edition. I'm supposed to be getting the artist edition as well, which they were waiting on the tray cases, so that should follow this book. So this was, I thought it was limited to 3,000 copies, but it is limited to 4,000 copies, which is not limited. I mean, you're kind of defying the definition of the word limited. I got a little on the tail here. I don't know if you can pick that up. There's a little string just floating around out there. And so the gift editions, they don't have signature pages, and they'll just have like Glenn Chadbourne art. It's nice. I bet you it's not in the artist edition, but there's Trash Can Man, My Life for You, hauling a bomb across the terrain. Here is some of the art. The paper is really incredibly thin paper. It's like phone book paper. Understandably, they went to really thin paper with Night Shift, and this is probably the same paper as what they had in Night Shift. Probably the same paper that was in It, the 25th anniversary edition. That is Francois. There's Randall Flagg, the walking dude. I'm so jazzed I got this. My brain is shifting between gears. Thank you, Dick Chiz, you asshole. It's shifting through gears where I'm super happy to have it. This is like, I can tell you, when I graduated high school, the unabridged edition came out that year. And that was my graduation gift from my parents. And it was just incredible to me. I had read the original release of The Stand, and reading the unabridged edition as a fresh high school graduate really was a tremendous moment in my reading journey in my life. It sort of pinned itself into the formation of the doofus you see here before you. So there's a lot of emotional connection to this book, and it means the world to me. So to see it come to life with some incredible art by one of my favorite artists working out there means a lot. But at the same time, it's a painful joy, I guess. That's probably what I'll put on the video, a painful joy. I think this is more Ned Dameron art. Hard to show it all, but I can't wait to read this. I bought this when I bought the PS edition of The Stand, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get them both around the same time. What an idiot I was. Because that was ages ago. So yeah, this was 2018 when I bought this. There are people waiting since 2014 when they bought the bundle, and I'm still waiting for the artist edition, which costs more than this. And I have confidence I will get it. But this is a win for everybody who's been waiting. And I'm sure there are people who passed away waiting for this book and never got it. It's a long time to wait for a book. And this is the part of the video where I would recommend following the publisher. I would thank the publisher for doing such an incredible job on one of my favorite books, and all those things that normally follow at this point. But I'm just kind of left in a spot, a weird spot to be in. I will read this on my next reread, and it's a long overdue reread because I want to experience the Francois art as I go along, and the Ned Dameron art as well. But anyway, this, I believe, is sold out still. Chismar kept finding copies to sell, and I think the initial print run was supposed to be just 3,000. He threw another 1,000 on there because he needed the cash infusion. Whatever that story may be, I do believe this is completely sold out at the publisher, and you can probably only find it on eBay. Fun story, you might find it on Cemetery Dance's eBay page, where they'll just keep finding copies indefinitely. But I can halfway close the file on Cemetery Dance. Once I get that artist edition, I will be free and clear, even though I do have other straggling orders with them, and may or may not ever get those, but may or may not give a shit, because it's the gift edition and the artist edition of The Stand that will make me able to let go of grudges and animosity and what have you. So anyway, thanks for watching this and tolerating it. And I will show some more art at the end of this. It might be a little struggle to photograph it, being such a big chunker, but I'll also photograph it with the other Doubleday Years books I have, so you can see the comparison. But yeah, this reminds me of it, but a little less nice. Thanks for joining me this time. I hope to see you again next time. In the meantime, stay frosty. Yeah, I realize I just said stay frosty and all that, but upon further inspection of the book, on page, what did we got, 245 here, I noticed there's a bit of a transfer of print. The pages are thin, and you could see the type through the pages, but that's not what's happening up here at the top. That's actually a transfer from the other page over here. You can see the type is a little reversed, and when you compare it, it matches up to what's over here. So then you also have, you see the stand here. Well, you have a transfer of ink over here that's not, again, a bleed through to the other page, because that's what the bleed through looks like. This is a transfer of ink. So it's almost like Richard Chismar needed another 1,000 books printed really fast, and he stacked them up wet, or the printer did. You know, that's what happens on a rush job when you only have 7 years to do it. So that is really awful. It's pretty bad. So if you get one, check your page 245. That's the only one I've seen so far. I haven't gone through the rest of the book, but I've never seen that where you had ink transfer from one page to the next. Good job. Good job, Cemetery Dance.